1-2, my baby. Let's fucking do it. Now that esports has hit the mainstream, players are now pushing for a seat at the Olympic roundtable. But Mr. Thomas Bach, president of the International Olympics Committee, pridefully shot down those hopes last week while speaking with the Associated Press. Bach stated, "We cannot have a game in the Olympic program that promotes violence or discrimination." Inching his head further up his ass, Bach continued by saying, despite the lethal origins of Olympic combat sports, today they are the civilized expression about those conflicts. If you have e-games where it's about killing somebody, this cannot be brought into line with our Olympic values. A fencing gold medalist himself, Bach believes combat sports promote peace, friendship, and acceptance. A stark contrast to the fatally violent repercussions of team-based esports that erode the foundations of our civil society today. In related bumblefuckery, Fortnite's summer skirmish hit an epic wall last week at the conclusion of its final qualifying round. Pros, Colton, and Cryome tied for 33rd in every possible category, from total points to tournament average placement. Gridlocked for the last playoff spot, Epic deployed a highly sophisticated, never-before-seen Fortnite tiebreaker worthy of the studio's name.
We go to coin flip. Now here we go. I'm gonna flip the coin. Here we go.
After the loss, Colton tweeted, "A coin flip stopped me from getting a chance at $1.5 million. GG's, everyone. What a great experience this was." When asked to comment, Epic esports designer Colin Fogel said, quote, "We aren't big fans of having to rely on a coin flip for this." Following the debacle, Fortnite promoted its upcoming $10 million fall skirmish, but declined to comment on rumors of a $750,000 rock, paper, scissors tie-breaking prototype. PUBG's most recent update faced backlash after customers realized it still wasn't the $30 game their great-grandparents originally paid for. Community outrage turned to glee, however, after Xbox Australia announced a limited edition Greaseproof PUBG controller. Much like the game, the limited edition controller is still in development. Anonymous sources say at this point, only the triggers and the power button of the controller work, with functionality to be addressed in future updates. After announcing plans for the After announcing plans last year for a TV adaptation of Project Red's critically acclaimed series The Witcher, Netflix left fans with a pretty big cliffhanger. Just who would play the complex protagonist, Geralt of Rivia? Over a year later, fans finally got their answer after Netflix revealed Geralt would be played by none other than Henry Cavill. When asked to comment about his new role, Cavill said, "There were lots of words I didn't understand during the first casting call, like cynical or remorse. But as soon as I read that Geralt was outwardly cold and apathetic, I immediately related to him. His extreme resistance to pain was cool too, something I connected with my extreme resistance to doing any actual acting." Projected to air in 2020, Netflix hopes to become the face of all failed video game adaptations with a little help from Henry all-looks, no-skill Cavill. That's it for our broadcast. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.